Welcome back to my art channel, guys. My name is Solomon Gamra and I specialize in helping beginners master the fundamentals of their art. So in this video, I'm going to be covering 4 stages on how to draw a watch from scratch. We're going to be focusing on using charcoal pencils in this video. So the first stage is going to be the foundation stage. This is where you will roughly sketch around the object on what the object is supposed to be, capturing the essence of it. It's going to be rough, but this is where stage 2 comes in, the refinement. This is where we start to tidy up the lines, making sure that the light and dark areas are established also. And that will prepare us for stage 3, which is shade blocking. Whenever I do coloring, whether it be oil pastels or acrylic paints, I would use the term color blocking. This is where we build the drawing via layers. So we're going to be starting off very light and then we're going to get heavier as we go along. So this is called shade blocking. The 4th and final stage would be final details. This is where we elaborate on the light and dark areas a lot more. So pressing a little bit hard on a pencil to get the dark shadows going, and also using a razor to add on the highlights of the object. So without further ado, we're going to begin. But before we do so, please subscribe to this channel because we want to grow it into a massive art community where I give free advice also. So if you have any artwork that you want to submit to me and you want me to give you constructive and encouraged feedback on, please submit.
And I've already done stage 1, which is the foundation stage, just rough sketches. These are the equipment you're going to need: a 3H pencil, and you're going to need the pastel pencil as well, along with the smudger and the eraser pen. Now, just to let you know, I did run out of batteries on the eraser pen, so it was a bit of a sketchy one. But as you can see, I'm sharpening the smudge tool because I'm going to use that now to start building the refinement areas of the watch. So again, I'll be speaking throughout this video to communicate with you that there's nothing wrong with going between, the different stages all at once. So stage 1 is already complete, as you know, but I'm also moving on to stage 2, preparing for stage 3. So there will be details added to the watch just to add the final elements of stage 1. But right now, as you see, we're just focusing on the shading. So this is the first part of the refinement. It is establishing those dark areas of the watch. So you just shade very lightly, don't go too heavy, and you're also highlighting the dark areas of the lines previously done on stage 1. So I'm working on the metal parts of the watch. And I'm also combining the 3H pencil with the smudger as well. So if you want to use your finger, that's not a problem, but I prefer to use this tool because it's a lot more sharper and it's more cleaner too. It will help you to avoid smudges in your work. Just also wanted to let you know that this video was recorded on live TikTok. So this is where I teach my students live, and I also engage with them as well, answering questions about how to tackle each and every object. So whenever I do still life, landscapes and objects like this, it's a slightly different approach, but I always stick to the same 4 principles. So now you see that I'm going to start adding in the details within the watch. So kind of switching between stage 1 and stage 2. So stage 1, it was just the little details I'm adding in just to give the shading more of an opportunity later on. So again, nothing wrong in going back to stage 1, because whenever you do advance into adding more darker shades, you want to make sure that these stages are completed first, stage 1 and stage 2. And then when you get to stage 3 and stage 4, you can also alternate between them, but you never want to go from stage 3 or stage 4 all the way to stage 1, because the foundation will be broken. So again, I'm using the eraser. The battery doesn't work, unfortunately, but you can still use it to add some sharp elements and highlights to it. So again, I'm not adding final details just yet. I'm just building the base of the watch. So again, I'm shading in very lightly with a 3H pencil. This is the only pencil I needed for this drawing. So I'm just doing it very lightly. I'm not even going in, pixel by pixel. It's just doing rough shading so that when you introduce the smudge tool, it will iron out everything for you. I'm also including the handle as well. Now I started to introduce the pastel pencil to start strengthening those strong dark parts of the watch. So this is now moving on to the stage 3 process, which is shade blocking. This is the first layer of shade blocking, where you start adding in very strong layers, but again, not too strong, because you want to start repeating the process of using a smudge tool to go over the dark areas, and we're going to keep working over it. technique whilst I'm doing this. As you're using a smudge tool, it's already quite covered with charcoal. Not too much, but I'm using this as an opportunity to build in the depth of the watch itself, so I can give it that nice 3D element to it. So it's like a dent within the watch. So it's good to know these little techniques so you're able to bring your drawing to life more. So again, these stages are very, very important before adding in final details. Especially when you're working with complex metal objects like this watch, each little square on the watch acts as an individual object itself. So each of them have like a gradient kind of element to them. So again, you want to just blend them out real nicely for each and every single one of them. Also, the photo reference that I'm using, it wasn't the actual position that it was before. It was very difficult because again, I did this on TikTok live. So again, just wanted to teach you the essence of capturing this on paper. So as you can see right here, I'm now moving on to the fourth and final stage, which is the final details. This is where I start to emphasize on some of those strong, dark areas of the watch to bring it out more. And I'm going to start working on the shadows as well around the watch. So I'm still using the pastel pencil, just lightly shading in the back, and it's going to make sense because we're going to use the smudge tool to fade them out more. And that's the video, guys. Thank you so much for taking your time to watch this. And I do hope that you put this into practice. If you have any feedback or any more comments about what videos you want me to cover next, whatever topics or landscapes, please comment below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe this video. And I will see you in the next episode. Thank you very much.